Okay, so hello everyone. My name is Jason. I'm a channeler, and I'm here for Daily Dose of Hope, day 104. So, yep, I've been coming on for 104 days now, and I was guided to come on to give a daily dose of hope as the energies on our planet are starting to increase. And as they do, things are going to start getting wackier and wackier. It's the falling away of the old foundation. And on the surface, it can look a bit strange. But understand that underneath it all, it's just everything's moving in the right direction. And so that's what I'm going to do. So, Daily Dose of Hope usually has three parts: a bit of a ramble, a bit of a channeling, and a bit of a pocket of peace, which is a guided meditation. So today I really don't have anything special to talk about. Nothing special to say or about anything. We are in the approaching the Japan summer, which is a very, very extreme humidity. So for people in the Southeast Asia, they might think it's nothing, but for someone coming from the East Coast of America, it's pretty intense. Um, but so we're just on the cusp of it, of everything beginning. So it's still kind of bearable weather. It's nice. Um, but yeah, I always call it the free sauna season. We go into just extreme sauna. You just go outside and you're just drenched. But that's it. That's all I want to say. Nothing special. So I'm just going to go into a channeling and see if they have anything to say to us today. Today is June 12th, I think. Yes, June 12th, 2024. And yeah, so here we go. Greetings, we are that one that you know of as Raphael, and we are here to bring a message of hope and of healing to all of you, as so many of you are in so much need of healing and of hope. These two things that are so necessary in these times, these rough transition times when you're going through so much. Understand that the healing is there for you. All you need to do is ask for it. This is a time of taking a step back, of letting go of all of the things that you're holding on to, and taking a rest, taking a break. This is a wonderful time for all of you just to take a step back and take a break and take everything into account, everything that you've been doing so far, all of the things that you've been doing, and look how far you have come. This is a good time to stop for a while and take a rest and look back at all of the accomplishments you have accomplished in these past short few years. Understand how far you have come, how far you as a human race have come just in these short periods of time. You are on the cusp, on the brink of something very, very beautiful, very wonderful. And these are just the transition times. And we understand that the transition times, they can be very difficult. They can be very wearing on you because there is no proof. There is no uh, you have no idea what's going to happen next. And so in that situation, uh, it can be a struggle to get through these times. But what we would say to you is just understand that that is just the nature of these times, and you don't have to hold on to anything that is happening. You can let it all go. It is all just part of the transition period, and understand that the healing is always there. We are here for you, with you, around you, willing at any time, at any place, to give you the healing that you need, that you ask for. And understand that the healing is all we do is facilitate. You are the true healers because you heal yourself by realizing that you cannot be unhealed, realizing that it is impossible for you to be hurt. And once you remember that, then you realize that. And then on a physical level, you recreate that part of your body so that it is in alignment with who you truly are. And that is all that healing is. It is just a remembering of who you are and then a recreation of that, a creating of that back again on this third dimension, because the blueprint has never changed. The blueprint can never get sick. The blueprint is who you are, it is what you have created. And so, yes, that is the true nature of this. And hope is the same. It is impossible for you to be without hope. You are the hope. You bring the hope. And so you just need to remember that you are the hope. And if you have trouble remembering, you can call us in and we can help you to remember that you are the hope. We are that one that you know of as Raphael. Oh, hey, Judy. Yeah, thanks for joining the live. Um, so today I have some forks. I have 4 forks, and I'm going to see if I can hold them all in one hand. Um, and let's do a pocket of peace. Uh, so let's do a pocket of peace for this hope and this healing that we're all searching for. So this is a pocket of peace for healing. I chose these 4 forks. It's just a D, F, G, A, which is basically like a D minor chord with a G, which gives it a little bit of spice. Uh, yeah, explanation of healing. Yeah, definitely, Judy. That was pretty interesting, right? We're just calling down a blueprint. Yeah. So, okay. Thank you for, yeah. So let's call down the blueprint. Let's call down our blueprint. So we all have the blueprint of perfect health because it's impossible for us to not be uh, in perfect health. And so let's just call it down and call it down for us and then for the whole world. All right. So, all right. Sorry about the abrasiveness of that. Let's call in now. Let's take a few deep breaths and yeah, just center ourselves. All right. And then I'd like you to imagine the mist of unconditional love surrounding you. Imagine that you're surrounded by this mist of unconditional love. Just surrounds you, caresses you. And you just feel completely loved. You feel like there's nothing that you have to do. There's nowhere that you have to go. Nothing to worry about. There is no future to worry about. There's no past to regret. There's only right now, you in connection with yourself, with who you really are, with your spirit, with God, with love. All right. And just feel that energy of just unconditional love. You're just loved who you are. There's nothing that you have to do. You are okay and you are perfect exactly where you are. And then just expand that energy out into your room or the space that you're in, and then out into the whole world. Okay. Okay. And then imagine that this energy is helping you to call in your blueprint. The blueprint is how you truly should be, how you truly are, how you're meant to be, your perfect self, which is who you are now when you're connecting. And just call that in, that blueprint of perfect health. All of the things that are ailing you, any of the aches and any of the pains and any of the sadness, anything. Just call in your true self. Your true self is full of love and is in perfect health. Just call in that blueprint. And just remember that that's who you are, that you are not the sickness, you are not that sadness. You are perfect and you are in love. You are perfectly in love. And just call that love in and let it just come throughout your whole body and just you're just surrounded by love and perfect health. Now, just by remembering this, as Raphael said, just by remembering this, you're healing yourself because you're remembering that you cannot be sick, you cannot be sad, that these things are not real, and that once you just remember who you truly are, that you remember that the hope is in you, that everything's in you, that everything you see outside of you, you created it. And so you can recreate it in the most perfect and beautiful way ever, full of whimsy and full of love and full of hope, and that your whimsy and your love and your hope will infect the world with love and whimsy and hope. And so that it'll just spread out throughout the universe, this just feeling of love and of whimsy and of hope and of perfect health. It's very catching. It's catching all over the place. People just see this. So then just imagine people all over the world feeling this way, calling down their perfect health, calling down their perfect happiness, remembering their birthright, that they came here, that they have the right to be happy. They have the right to perfect health. They have the right to hope. And imagine all the people around the world just stopping for a few seconds and looking up and saying, yeah, that's right. This is my birthright. Love is my birthright. Perfect health is my birthright. I'm calling it down now. Just imagine the whole world covered in this feeling of perfect health. People who have been suffering for years and years just all of a sudden just stand up and say, you know what, I'm okay now. I'm perfectly healed because I never was sick. I just let go of it all. I just threw that all away. I'm okay now. And just imagine that happening all over the world. And imagine that power that gives all of these people, that they're free. They're free of all those images. They're free of the sickness. They're free of the sadness. They're free of the hopelessness. And all they're filled with is just love and hopefulness and perfect health. And they're willing now to embark on their dream, to follow their heart, to follow their hearts. Now, and just remember that this pocket of peace is something that you can carry with you wherever you go, and you can just bring it out of your pocket. Take it out of your pocket and just bring it out in any situations you might need it, wherever you might need it. Or if you just want to connect to this energy, it's still there whenever you need to, whenever you're feeling a bit hopeless, whenever you're feeling a bit sick, whenever you're feeling a bit sad, just connect to this energy or create it yourself. And so let's just ask that this pocket of peace continues until the next one we create. All right. So pocket of peace. That's an important point. That's an important point, I think, is that when you're in sickness, when you're in a state of sickness, it is a state of hopelessness. I mean, I know when I get sick, sometimes if I have a fever or something, I just feel hopeless, and I can't really talk to anyone, and there's nothing. It's just I'm so separate from everything. And so you feel so alone and feel so sad. And so health is a very important part of this whole process of following your heart. And and the key to health, right? There you go. Just pull it down, as he said, be in love and pull that blueprint down. All right. So all right. So it's kind of a short one today, but thanks, Judy, for joining in. I'm glad you're able to join in. These things are so random. I'm sorry about that. It's just that's where I am in my life, I guess, at this moment. I'm at a random place. But yeah, so if you catch me live, it's meant to be. So thank you so much, Judy, for joining in. And yeah, and for everyone else, thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. And I hope you are all hopeful. So, uh, ciao. See you next time. See you tomorrow, hopefully.